It is 7 o'clock. The park board meeting will now come to order. The first order of business is approval of minutes for February 12th.
Do you have them?
Oh, yes, I thought.
Good. This is very good. Oh my gosh. Alright, just give me.
I will say they are very detailed and very thorough.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a
Yeah,
motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from February 12th, 2026.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? No. Okay, minutes are approved. Okay, we're going through some old business, and folks, we got some updates for you. So,
Yay.
Don't
yeah,
get too excited.
don't get too excited when we got some updates. Okay.
Go get some champagne.
So the hot coal bin and plaque and the concrete pad for coal bin are still the works. Okay, but memorial trees. And we've got a couple council members here. I have heard from my arborist, and he is recommending a black tupelo. Okay? Not to be confused with a sweet gum. It's a different type of tree. And since he's been to the park, he knows the layout, he knows the area that it would be planted in. He feels that that's a good choice. It's for a good low area, okay? So I did take the liberty of going to Damon's there on Emerson, and I do have some prices, and I did not grab that sheet of paper. But the prices are last year's prices, so they're about $200 per tree.
And what's the name of the tree again? I'm sorry.
Black tupelo. Yes, a black tupelo. Tupelo. I can show you a picture if that helps.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so you're looking at a good $200 at least at one nursery for a tree. So, and we want two for the two council members that we've lost. So I need to know what next steps are. Do I need to take it to the council to see if this is what they want to proceed with? I'm not sure where the money's going to come from, you know, so.
If the Parks Board pays for it, you guys have control of it. Well,
Okay.
the city council doesn't, I mean, all they do is vote on things.
Do they have a spending limit? Is it like, it used to be like 500 and it used to be?
Oh, that's
can't
a good
remember.
point.
Yeah.
Yes,
1,000.
I don't know what it is, but they
I
probably.
wasn't the thousand, they knew that.
$8,000.
Oh, I was thinking if it was less than 500, it didn't have to be voted
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
But like,
I think that's what
yeah.
Carol said.
Yeah.
So,
So for them,
do you want me to check other nurseries, just to kind of get a price range? I feel very good about the quality from that nursery, but I'll be glad to
Maybe
shop around. Okay.
What size?
Well, that's where on my notes. I mean, it's a good sized tree, you know, but now remember, it will need to be watered and taken care of the first 2 years of the life, or you're just gonna lose it, okay? So I'd be glad to make sure council is on board with the tree selection and take it that way. But we did make progress there.
Thank you.
Okay. I did get a report from an arborist. He was here last Saturday, and I followed up to see how long it will take to get their report. They went through literally every single tree along the fence line, and we're going to give a recommendation. And I said, can you do it tree by tree? Because we may not be able to do the whole string, but we could do this tree and that tree. And how they do their work is they not only look at a dead area here, but they look and evaluate the whole tree. So, you know, so nothing up above, you know, like if you get rid of this limb, but what about the limbs up there?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waiting for their report. They also did a drone over about the big tree that we hear it's,
Yeah.
but he did agree that it probably does need to be pruned because there is weight trying to pull it over. So there would be some limbs, that would need to come off. So we're making progress on that. Okay.
So we're just waiting for a quote.
I'm waiting for his report
Okay.
and then the quote per tree, so we can
To
decide
do the trimming.
to the
Okay.
trimming, okay? And again, the area of concentration was around the playground area where the kids would be. Because that was, I figured, our main area of focus.
Okay.
We want our kids to be safe when they come play. Okay. Painting the equipment, still pending quotes?
Yeah.
Okay. We're still pending ADA material. I know there is a group that Miss Becky is involved with, and she's put that question out to them to see whether we can be able to go with ADA material or just more heavy mulch down again in the area.
Didn't you say that you were gonna research some grants?
Yes.
Okay.
But also, there is a type of mulch that's ADA approved.
Oh, okay.
It's, hold on, I don't know what it's called. There's a company in Fishers that sells it.
Okay.
If you buy more than 20 yards, it's
Uh-huh.
$33.50 per yard. So that's also an option.
Okay, and that would be a good compromise.
Yeah, because, other than that, the rubber in place, the synthetic stuff, it's just so expensive.
Yeah. So have you been able to talk to your person about a grant?
No, not yet, but I was, today I just looked at, myself taking some classes to learn how to write them. Indiana has a nonprofitready.org that you can get accredited online to write. It's a 2-hour class.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's free.
Oh, okay.
So I might just go that route, because
Okay.
his experience is more religious, like church stuff. So
Okay.
it might,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because this is going to be for government.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome, great. Okay. We had discussion ongoing, and it's still an ongoing discussion about our fall festival and Southport United Methodist Church and how much of a partnership do we want to have with them, okay? Do we want to go, it's one big festival with the two of us all together? Do we kind of want to do our own thing, but we support each other? Do we want to get more community involvement in the work? So we've not really made any decisions yet. We're still kind of entertaining, this whole idea. So I'm going to put the members on the spot and just kind of get a feel on what do you think, Joe, as what do you think?
I like the idea of one big event. Everybody close the street. Everybody, anybody that's willing to join up, have one big event.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So I am leaning towards, I think, probably what you're talking about too is not necessarily partnering with the church, but since it is the same day, like making it a community-wide event and trying to get like the antique mall involved and like anyone else and like, so it's like a whole big thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That can be all advertised at the same time and together.
Yeah.
That's where
Sarah?
I'm leaning right now.
Sarah?
Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good idea, a community event.
Because we even kicked around the idea, we can have like a sign at our place, say, hey, over at the church, this is going on at this time, and they can do vice versa, so that people would kind of know, we're not going to have two big things at the same time and people have to, choose. But it's a little wall over here, so maybe you can go over here type thing. So,
Yeah.
Having the one banner, promoting
Over the
over
street.
the street,
I
so,
just think
okay.
it would draw a better crowd.
So, we probably want to talk to the antique store and probably the Lego store, since they seem to be the big draw,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say Dairy Queen, but I don't know what they, could really offer. I don't want
Yeah,
them,
same
I don't want
blogs,
them,
like-
yeah, I don't want them giving away, ice cream
Yeah.
cones and, their
Ice
cream?
Yeah.
But maybe Dairy Queen and or Longs can have like some kind of sale
Yeah.
happening like during the
Yeah.
time of
Yeah.
the, you know what I mean?
And at least let them know what's going
Yeah.
on. So, okay. Good feedback. Okay. We still are doing the bench from the school. So we need to get a plaque for that. Okay, let's take a few minutes out and talk about the Easter Bunny in the park, since it's our big event coming up. I have heard from Southport Heights Church that they are not having their Easter egg hunt this year, but they want to partner with us. So I'm gonna have Joe kind of explain, they've offered volunteers, decorations, parking, kind of whatever, however they can help with us. So I think, yay. So, eggs, even.
Even the eggs.
And I'm just hopeful it will not rain that
Oh
morning.
my gosh.
And we can get the eggs outside,
Well, it's just like you stated, as the representative, they stated they're willing to provide the volunteers, so just tell me, so I tell them. Whenever the volunteers, we've done a whole plethora of volunteers. And decorations, whatever decorations you guys need on this, just let us know. When are we decorating?
We are setting up the night before,
Okay.
that Friday night in the shelter house. So they're more than welcome to come over and help us, get tables and chairs.
And is that when you're stuffing eggs?
No,
Okay,
we are actually,
Yes.
Joe's kids are stuffing the eggs for us.
Excellent.
Yes, yes.
We're professional.
The mayor was a little concerned about quality control, but I said, no, he's got them.
Yeah,
Concerned about shrinkage.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm just so grateful that they're doing it.
yeah, so I hear spring break is coming up for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Okay, so I have empty eggs in my garage. So I don't want to give them to you tomorrow because I figured everything's going to be haywire, or I could bring you the empty eggs.
Well, tomorrow will be a good day.
Would it? Okay,
This next 2 weeks, I'm probably going to be hit or miss.
okay. I will bring you the eggs tomorrow morning, okay? Ollie's is giving us a 50% discount on everything we buy, okay? So I will buy a plethora of candy, okay? Okay. So, I'm still waiting to hear back from Chick-fil-A on their food donation. I hit them at the right time because they were just ready to, sit down and see what they wanted to do. So,
Okay.
but she said it does take 2 weeks, and so I'm about at the 2 week
And
period.
you had talked to them about chicken minis?
Yes, the chicken minis, because that's,
Okay.
they know that's what the kids like.
What about, hash browns?
Haven't gotten that far. I
Okay.
want to see what they want to do.
Okay.
So, and see, what else we can play with. McDonald's was kind of like, oh, you need to call back Monday morning after 10:30 and talk to so-and-so. So I call back Monday after 10:30, no. So, but I might try them again, because it just could have been the person I called, or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
They're also offering website promotion, and if you needed anything with the property, like if you needed parking places, they can park their car at Southport Heights, and we can direct them where to go and
Okay.
such. So we're wide open to a whole gambit of things.
what was the
that
first
we-
thing you said, because it triggered something?
What's that?
Parking?
Parking?
No, right before parking.
Oh, I have my list here.
I don't know.
Thanks, Brad.
I-
We'll have to rewind the table there. Website promotion.
Oh, promotion.
Yes.
So if they could put it on their website?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Miss Becky, can you get a flyer to to them?
And we already had a flyer, and the gracious Mrs. Haley sent the flyer
Okay,
via the City of Southport's annual Easter egg hunt in the park.
okay,
They've already sent that flyer for Saturday, April the 4th,
Okay.
2026 at 10 a.m.
okay,
to the family minister.
okay.
So-
And does it include about the optional donation to Hunger Inc.?
That was my next question.
Yeah, let me double check.
Okay, to make sure.
on that.
Got the updated.
Do you, are you in need of candy?
I'll take any candy you can give me.
Well, then I will address this with the
Yeah.
family minister about
Yeah.
candy donations
Yeah.
also.
We'll take all the candy you can get.
We love candy.
Because, we gotta make up for the quality control.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes, it says help support Hunger Inc. Bring veggies for the bunny.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
If the church is going to like let people park over at the church, is there a way that we can like shuttle people from the church
I
over
will
to the
have to
park?
find that out.
It's a bit of a trek. Like I know it's not like super far, but it's not like
It is.
right there.
I'll find that out tonight.
Because you're probably gonna have people come to your church, not realizing it's canceled.
Exactly.
And then that way, you can say, oh, no, we still have something for you.
Exactly.
You know.
I'll find that out to you ASAP,
Okay.
and I will shoot, text, email, or such, and I will let you know, okay?
We will probably need your help the Monday or Tuesday after to get the canned goods to Hunger Inc. But I think you had already taken that on.
Mayor, question.
Yes, ma'am.
She raised a good question. If there is like shuttling happening, is there any like liability that we need to be aware of?
If the Southport Heights decides to shuttle, Joe and I may talk to Chief Vaughn about that and see
Okay,
what we need to do, if anything.
okay,
We'll look into that.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else we need to talk about Mr. Bunny? We do have Mr. Bunny. Mr. Bunny has his clean costume, uniform.
It's
So-
close.
Also, didn't you say that Connie?
Connie
is-
and State Farm are on board for pictures. So
Perfect.
they'll also set up.
They're gonna come the night before.
The night before to help
and-
set up.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
And we'll, whoever, usually we start about 5:30, isn't that about
Okay.
time? And we do set
What
up.
are we gonna do about beverages? I don't know if we've talked about that before.
I know we were very appreciative, the Haleys.
Yeah, you guys had those juice boxes
Well, I
last
guess
year.
the Hayes will have to donate something
The
to,
juice
how many
boxes
do
were
you need?
nice, yeah.
Well, like I told Chick-fil-A, now this was before we knew about Southport Heights. I said, well, we planned for 200 last year, but given the weather, so I'm thinking like 150. But
Okay.
I don't know how many people, but I mean, it could be they do,
Right.
kids do both, so it's kind of hard,
We'll shoot around 200.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, I just threw out the expired ones, because they lasted through Christmas.
Yeah, we had some left over and we like
Used them at
reused
4th of
them.
July.
I remember
Yeah, we were like, hey, we still have juice boxes, let's put them out.
Little kids and stuff like
um,
that, so they were used throughout their
Yeah.
expiration,
Well, and
so.
Maybe same amount as last year, because we did have some extra that went to use, but if the weather's nice and then also if we have even more kids than before,
Right.
then
Okay.
we're covered, that would be good.
Sounds good.
I
I've
appreciate
slept since then. I do remember giving a huge quantity, but we'll give about 200 this
Okay.
year.
That's great, thank you.
You're very welcome.
So, we know what we'll do the night before, the morning of, beautiful sunny day, we'll
Yep.
come out and just throw Easter eggs out for the kids, so.
Mayor Cooney, will you also talk to Chief about cadets? Like, are any of the cadets gonna be there? Because
Sure.
in years past, they have been there and they've helped us with like spreading the eggs and stuff.
I'll ask.
And what was there? There was something else, if I think about it, I will.
Kelly did, she texted us and said that she got some like Easter stickers and these like placemats that you can color for the Easter event, so we'll have those set out on the tables too.
And I know we have coloring sheets in our closet.
Yeah, but
So,
I mean, I think the coloring placemats
Yeah, I
will
think it'd be
suffice,
much more fun,
but yeah,
yeah,
we'll have that.
so, okay. Anything else? Okay. Okay, spring cleanup day. Okay, that is the 9th of May. I did ask for cadets for that. I just did. Do we still know what area we want to work on?
Yeah, I thought we had talked about last time, concentrating on the actual playground
Okay,
area.
I like that.
And maybe still having some people work on the fence line, just so it doesn't get out of control.
Yeah,
But we concentrated solely on the fence line last year, so
yeah. And I know we
My
got
opinion
really
is-
far.
yeah.
And whoever does that needs to be sure that they have gloves and
Yep.
long sleeves, because there is poison ivy there.
Yep.
And we don't want people suffering. So, okay, and I will order the dumpster, because it will be filled. Okay, 4th of July, Festival Parade, I know, we are thinking, and this is Becky and Mayor, of having an insert into the newsletter to better promote the parade and participation, and also the fall festival. So we will meet the 22nd deadline to get that, with the article. So,
Yeah, I think when we talk about doing a
Uh-huh.
double-sided,
yeah,
like one
a
side,
double-sided
yeah.
sheet, yeah.
Because my deadline is solid.
Beg pardon?
My
It's a
deadline.
firm,
Yeah.
it's a firm deadline.
Firm.
Got
Yes.
it,
Yes.
got it.
So, and we know that everybody's been communicated, so.
Do you know, Miss Quinn, do you know off the top of your head quantity, like?
700.
Got it.
So, so we still have money, but I think, I really like this ADA mulch idea. That's,
This is definitely worth looking into, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I'll just need more information, like,
Sorry.
length, width, depth.
yes,
um,
because I'm not real good about measuring square feet
Yeah.
Well,
and delivery.
how much different is it than the regular mulch that we have?
So it looks like, I mean, just from what I read today, that it's just finer. So
Right.
like wheelchairs don't have a problem, nothing gets stuck
Okay.
in the wheels.
Could they
They use
send us
part
a
like
sample?
powder.
Could they send us a sample?
Maybe, yeah, I'll contact
Okay.
them and ask.
Because I'm just
Yeah.
wondering, because we've had like regular playground mulch
Mhm.
blown in or however they do it before, so I'm just wondering if we could go off of the quantity that we've
Probably,
had in that
yeah.
before.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's
like it's the same.
the same, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they might be able to answer that question.
Yeah, I'll ask.
So-
I will call them and ask.
Okay.
For the parade,
yes.
is the form ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been sent out and you have received 2 back.
Okay.
Double fist bump.
Okay. Okay. I just put a little spreadsheet together with highlights of the different events. It's much for me to kind of, what do we need to do, what do we need to,
Yeah.
so we don't forget.
This is helpful.
Kind of what we're doing. We have a great idea for the Grand Marshal for the 4th of July
Yes.
parade. And it has to do with Long's Bakery, so we're kind of excited about that, so. And park maintenance, just in general, like I said, that kind of goes back to the report about the trees and our cleanup day and just taking care and making sure that the park's safe, so. Okay. Moving on to new business, okay, monthly financial. We have the APV transaction list. Am I looking at it correctly?
Yeah,
Okay. And it's what?
yeah, this is for AES. What do we order from Trophy House?
I don't know.
It's
The
probably
plaque.
named.
Oh, it's,
Yeah.
oh, right. I was like, it's not very much, it's only
Sarah.
$16, okay.
Sarah.
Okay,
Oh, my.
okay, and then it's ASCAP and CSAC,
Okay.
which are the,
Okay.
okay. So, yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the APV transaction list in the amount of $708.33.
Is there a second?
I second.
Everybody in approval?
Aye.
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 Nobody opposed? Okay. Now we have the distribution detail, and it's basically Bob for $270. Is there a motion to approve?
I will make a motion to approve the distribution detail in the amount of $270.
I would like to second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Nobody opposed, good, okay. I wanted to let you know that we have a gift from Southside Lions Club. You're having a competition, they're giving us a park bench. So maybe I don't know if you want to elaborate any more on the gift from Kiwanis, but
They're kind of throwing the ball in your court. What do you want?
Oh.
So my thought is, do a little research, figure out, I don't even know what a park bench costs. Could you make us one and maybe I just have you want to pay for it? I don't know how you guys want to handle it. That's kind of what I was thinking of.
Okay.
I want to donate a park bench to the park.
That's
And
really
they
nice.
basically are looking to us to tell them how much. My thought is, maybe, I don't know, we just give them an
maybe
amount.
they could pay for the materials, Joe, and the
Yeah.
kids make it or something
And
like
then we
that?
could put like a little plaque on there, donated by.
Yes,
the-
that would be, yes, and we could, you know.
Donated by and built by.
Would they be willing to become part of the project?
How do you?
Come to my place, say what they want to do, work with my kids?
Yeah,
Plan.
Oh.
I could probably really go between, I'll come with them. Yeah, probably arrange that. I'll get some dates and times and text you, or what would it be, if you told me when we should come?
We are easy.
Oh, you are, okay,
You
great,
do that, and then I'll make it work.
perfect. Yeah, that would be perfect, and then they'll say ABC, and say, yeah, we can do DE and that. Perfect. Sounds good,
Okay.
and then we'll get back to the board. Sounds
So,
like a plan.
good, thank you. So, a couple things came in after the agenda was prepared. Russell McClure sent a message out about
Yeah, I saw
tree
that.
frogs habitats.
Yeah.
And they are in kind of an endangered species or animal. And there's a little, like, unit or container
They
that
called it tube, like a tube, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like similar to a birdhouse. It's a tree frog tubes. And it's to encourage and protect the tree frog in the park along
Oh.
the creek. I don't know if you saw that.
Well, I think we should do that, because they are tasty.
How do we strike that from the record?
Okay,
So,
so, remind me, was Russell saying that he wanted to like make the tubes?
well,
Or
I wasn't
install
really
them,
sure.
or is it something that we buy, like,
I see a piece of PVC pipe.
Yeah.
it looks simple.
It looks simple, and this looks, I hate to say it, but a job for Joe's kids.
I was just gonna say. Just
Maybe a
kids do
Boy
it.
Scout troop or a Girl Scout troop.
I mean, that looks like a
Yeah,
DIY friendly project.
It does.
Okay. And do we have a scout troop that meets here or is associated with Southport? No more?
Well,
There's one in Southport.
I
Is there
know
one
that-
at United Methodist?
I'm not possible.
don't we have,
The ones that I knew have grown and gone on to
Yes.
don't we have
college.
scouts that participate in Flag Day? Am I imagining that?
There was a cub troop over at the elementary school.
Okay.
But that cub troop meets all the way out in Perry Township.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
His daughter is in a troop. I can ask him if that's here, because I'm not sure
Okay.
either.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I will let Russell know that.
I'm right here.
Oh,
Well, hey,
Lenny, Russell.
uniform on, I know, it's got a different role.
In the street.
So, thank you. So we think we'd like to put it out and maybe, maybe get a scout troop to make it or something. Is that kind of what you were envisioning or what were you?
Kind of however you guys wanted to do it.
Okay.
I do need to make a correction. They're not endangered or anything. It's not very common in the city.
okay, yeah, thank
I just
you.
started hearing them about 3 years ago, which really surprised me. So I'm putting two out of my house to see what happens.
Okay,
But there are trees around my house, so.
very cool. I saw that you attached some audio of, I didn't have a chance to listen to those, but I
That's what they
will.
sound like in case you
Yeah.
you probably heard them.
Yeah,
Okay.
Russell, I think it's a great project. I was only kidding.
He does want to eat them.
Man does have a gun.
Another thing that was brought up is Hunger Inc. would like to have a walk right before the Fall Festival, the day before, that would go through a city and end up at the park. So I don't think there's really any involvement on our part. I think it's just, and you can't really reserve the park unless they want the community center as well, so, which they don't, so.
But she did say she wanted to follow the parade route,
Yeah.
so would they need police, like, if there's a ton
Well,
of people?
and
they
she
need-
knows she needs to talk to
Okay,
Keith
okay.
if they go ahead with that.
Okay.
and they want to do that the day before
On the
the,
Fall Festival.
so on a Friday?
Well, that didn't make sense, why it would be, so I'll get clarification because I didn't.
Would it make more sense to just, to do the walk like that
That
morning?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So I can't imagine it would take that long,
No.
right?
Right, unless it would
So-
just confuse people, I don't know. Let me,
It would just be like added to the list of activities of the day, right?
I think that makes sense, yeah.
yeah, so let me get clarification on the day when she wants to have it,
Okay.
okay?
'Cause, yeah, if it's the day before, that's a Friday, so I was thinking like
That-
Friday,
Or maybe she's, yeah, I don't know,
but I don't know.
yeah. So,
It's like that time. it
Oh,
would be
no.
Dark.
on the day of,
Day of,
so it's
okay.
the day of.
Yeah.
So they would be like at 10 o'clock, it would just kind of be the start of
Okay.
the
Kick things off.
Fall Festival.
The outdoor pavilion can be reserved.
Can be reserved,
Yes.
awesome, okay, okay, good.
Do you happen to know off the top of your head if the outdoor pavilion is reserved? Well, actually,
Well, it would
if
be
you're
for
doing
us.
it on the day,
Day
then
of.
never mind. I was
Because it
still
would be
thinking
us.
it
Yeah.
was the day before, but never mind. Scratch that.
Yeah, so, but there would probably be some coordination needed,
Mm-hmm.
if we're setting up and getting ready and things like that, and we have all these people, coming, so.
So, yeah, especially if we're gonna have vendors.
Mhm,
Yeah.
yeah, so it may not, it
Yeah.
sounds like a great idea, but logistic-wise.
We would definitely have to time it right, so that maybe when they are finished and they arrive at the park, at that point, the vendor's already set up.
Right, so we
We
probably would,
would definitely have to work that out.
okay. The last thing is, we received a request from Southport United Methodist about taking part in the National Day of Prayer on May 7th. And wondering if it would be possible to be in one of Southport public spaces. So I don't know, Mayor, if you've given that any thought of how we would handle.
I think the park would be good, assuming it's not, is the 7th, I haven't looked at the calendar, is that a weekday, weekend?
It's a Thursday.
Thursday? I was thinking daytime.
So we have this, I'm Brandon Collins, assistant pastor at Southport.
Oh, you're the one that you know, right?
So we took part in this last year. We have a Thursday service anyways, every Thursday.
Right.
His wife's actually doing the service tonight, so I can be here. So it turned out decent. We really didn't have much success getting it out past our church. So we had 50-ish people, maybe 10 were from the community. So we're really hoping to partner with some other churches. We're really hoping to make it a community thing, and obviously taking that to a public space or a neutral space would potentially help with that, I think. So, just throwing it out there. We will have the service regardless, but to be able to have it in some place like that, I think would be a great thing. So.
Okay.
So were you thinking the, just outdoors, or did you want in
I
a
think it
building?
would be okay. I mean, we'd be happy to rent the shelter house or whatever that you're talking about, and I have no clue what to expect for people-wise. Like I said, last year we had about 50, which were mostly from our church. So I really don't know what to expect there. But part of that would be getting the feel from some of the other churches in the area and possible partnership there. So.
Okay.
But I think outdoor would be fine. I mean, I think our church would be happy to be the backup if it was really bad weather. But again, I think a neutral location would be great.
Yeah.
And just a public space would be great, that literally anyone could come and be part of it, because we will try to get information out to the community as well, not just to local churches and stuff.
You might talk to Faith Community Church that up there at Southport and 31,
Mhm.
because I know, and I think they're still doing it, on the third Friday of every month. They just meet everybody at the shelter house, and they provide food and prayer.
Oh,
You
And that
look
was
at it.
a year or so ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know if they were still doing
Right.
that or not.
No, he's not.
Okay,
So.
okay.
Brandon, Joe Haley goes to Southport Heights, and he said he would speak to leadership there.
Yeah.
And they get
Great.
back to us, so.
Sure. But yeah, the more the better, I think. And I mean, for me, it would be a priority talking to some of our Burmese congregations in the area.
Yes.
But we're happy to do a lot of that legwork and stuff, and like I said, we'll be doing it anyways, but I think it will feel better when we have those conversations if we can say, hey, we're planning to have it
Yeah.
wherever at the park.
Mhm.
So.
And it really, you hate that, it's not a power play between the churches.
No, it's really trying to come together as a community,
Yeah.
for sure.
And,
We're just
Yeah.
trying to facilitate the event, so.
okay. Okay, I think that's all the additional items for Kelly, in the minutes. Mr. Joe, anything for the good of the order?
Nope.
Where are you going for spring break?
Lovely Southport.
Okay.
I hear it's lovely.
Yeah, it's a lovely neighborhood to live in. Miss Danielle?
No.
Miss Sarah? Okay. Okay, we'll open up for public comments, even though we've had a lot of additions from the public. But yes, are there any public comments?
Took care of mine.
I'd just like to thank y'all for the work that you're putting into it.
In addition, I was just going to thank everybody too, because this just looks fantastic. And I was just going to verify, is the parade on June 27th this year?
Yes.
It's not.
It's not on July 4th. even though
It's the Saturday before the holiday.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was thinking that was right, but I just wanted to verify that. Thank you.
Yes. You're welcome.
Yes.
Yes. Stranger.
I know. So Tom and I went out and did measuring of the park the last time we ordered mulch. I think, off the top of my head, I could be wrong, I'm 50% sure that I'm right, that it was roughly about 250 square feet. Okay.
That's failing, by the way.
Thank you.
2%, okay.
And isn't it measured in cubic feet?
It's measured in cubic feet, which I feel like 250 is too much because that was like the amount, like the height wise that we needed to order to be up to code for the mulch.
Okay.
So I think we took the entire area of it plus the height that we needed to be accurate. And I think that was 250 cubic feet, or cubic yards.
Did we like it with the old mulch?
Yeah, we just, it was sprayed on top of the old mulch.
Okay, okay.
So, but that was the last time, and I'm pretty sure it was another actually order invoice stuff for how we ordered the last time.
And I think a good question would be to ask if you could put it on top of the mulch that's already there.
Right, because if it has to be dug out, that's a whole
That's a
different
whole,
cost.
yeah. It's a whole other can of worms.
Joe's kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think those kids. For the.
I've got a lot of shovels.
Thank you.
I think the other thing to keep in mind is that, you know, the whole reason that we talked about the ADA material was it keeps a consistent height for the merry-go-round. And so
Right, that's a good
mulch
point.
doesn't accomplish that.
Yeah.
And it still creates that
Well,
potential
maybe we
for.
look into just putting a border around the merry-go-round and pricing ADA material
Yeah.
just for that.
Yeah, because I mean, I think that's one of the biggest concerns is just that we're one of the few parks that still has one of those, and we want to keep it
Yeah.
as long as we can, but just making sure that it's safe.
Yeah.
Right, and that was really what prompted it.
Yeah.
You know, if we could only do that section,
Yeah,
I would be happy. I would be
Yeah.
very, very happy.
I would too. I would too, because every time I go over there and I see just like how deep that rut gets, it just worries me
Yeah.
for like somebody getting stuck underneath it and.
That's why there's gotta be another company, because I have no respect for that vendor.
I mean, I'm surprised that isn't I'm surprised our liability insurance isn't just astronomical because we have that.
What was the name of the company that you looked at, do you know?
I'd have to look it up.
It was the company that,
It did it back in 17.
Is it the same company that the schools use? Because they just put a bunch of that in at Southport Elementary. Like, they redid all the all of the playgrounds.
If you're talking about the hard surface, like you walk on it, it's spongy.
yeah, it's like a
That's-
solid
That's
spongy.
not mulch.
No, that's what we're talking about.
But
It's
that
like
stuff
ADA.
it's expensive.
Yeah, it's very
It's the
expensive.
best. There is ADA approved mulch.
That's what she was talking
Right,
about.
that's what she was talking about.
It's cheap, it's $35 a yard,
Yeah.
but it's just like mulch. And I don't know what
It's
makes
just-
it approved, but it is ADA approved.
But do you know the company that does that other stuff?
That, for the school, that
I
did it for the
can
school.
find out who.
So like if they just did a patch around
Or underneath
underneath
that.
that,
Yeah.
and then the rest of the stuff, you know.
Yeah, we can.
There is a company called Pro Playgrounds, and you can request a consultation from them, but I didn't because I didn't know if that was the one you already.
Try them again, maybe they'll, you know, if it, I can't remember the name of the company.
Okay, I'll try this and
My
I'll email
emails go
it.
away, so I.
Maybe
call
have
them
a
first.
spreadsheet where you guys can communicate on who's contacted who.
We actually,
Maybe like a
that's,
Google Drive.
that's
Yeah,
something that.
it's on the list.
So, yeah,
Did you
If,
have?
I was gonna say, if we're worried about like funding for it, I say we, I'm not on board anymore. Fundraising is still an option. If social media, I know Alyssa set up the QR where we could just do like a big social media push and see if people would just donate to the treasurer. I mean,
well, we've got a good chunk with carryover money.
yeah,
We really do. And
I mean,
think if
not
we could
6
get a
figures.
grant,
Good.
not 6
figures,
figures, but with a grant, and if we can just get that section. And I think we could dovetail that if people could see what we did and say, hey, would you like to help us get more? But I think you need to have something to say, you know.
I think at our events though, fundraising could be part of it.
Well,
Like,
now that we have that little QR, whatever set up, because people have been willing to donate, they don't care, people don't carry cash anymore.
yeah.
They want to be able
Or
to put
even
their
like
phone
a
up.
silent auction or a raffle, see if businesses will donate baskets, like that would.
I think-
Just be one more way to raise money.
I think also when you tell them like a specific thing
Yeah.
you're raising money for, people are more inclined to,
Right.
like you're saying, we need X number of dollars to do
Yeah,
this material and here's what you get out of it.
yeah.
You know, a safer playground for your kids and, you know.
And if you give us a whole lot of money, we'll put your name out in the paper.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've wrapped up. I don't think there's any other comments. The meeting is now adjourned at 7:45. And we'll just wait a moment.